Alright, boys, this truck hasn't been much on the channel, but there's a few guys asking, how has the Ford been? Guys, it's been kicking. It's a one-way street with this truck. It's just sticking around, you know. Things get tough, we hook up and we go. It's Plan B truck, and as much as I hate using this truck as a Plan B truck right now, it just needs to be it. I think in a month, what am I talking about, a month? In about a week or so, this is going to be a full-time local truck, back to what it was doing. Hey, Rachel. Just keep an eye on Dad. Make sure Dad's behaving. Yeah, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. Go out here. My kiddos, take them out to some playground and let them enjoy themselves. So this is a 7.3. If you guys are new to the channel, this is my $1 million Ford. If you ever hear me refer to a $1 million Ford, shoot, let me show you. Door panels, seat. Oh, cluster was giving me issues. So I took the cluster out of the truck with the engine. So the engine has the mileage on the cluster. Transmission, dude, this truck is one heck of a put together. Tranny probably has about 50,000 miles. The engine has what the odometer has. Suspension has probably 30,000 miles. I mean, I've overhauled stuff, you know. Front end, suspension, gearbox. $1 million Ford for a reason. Okay, that's the reason why I'm calling it $1 million Ford. I've put time and money into it. I don't regret it. At one point I hated it, but right now I'm saying it more as a joke. Nothing I tied in, not upset about it. It does what it's got to do for a Plan B truck. She pulls good. I got for an upgrade. I gotta show you guys a pulling video with this thing. For an upgrade, I've done adrenaline H pump and a 40 horse tow tune by DP Tuning. That's about it. That's all I've done. Has 373 rear end gears. Oh, the axles have this. It came from the donor truck as well, the 271. The difference at the time of the swap was exactly 150,000. So if you want to know what the frame has and what the cab has, you add 150 to that. I don't think it'd be much to fix the other cluster. When I pulled that one out, and I pulled this one out to pull parts off of it, and then I realized I could just swap them. All the difference was the lid there. So I'm like, well, forget it. I hooked it up. I wasn't expecting it to work. Like, I hooked it up, I started the truck, everything works, and it came out in auto. I'm like, well, I looked at the gauges, all the dials are the same. I'm like, well, heck, let's keep trucking, keep life simple, right? Instead of, you know, doing 400 minus 150, now I'm just like, oh, the engine has 271. To me, it's a lot more important, because understanding trucks, it's steel, bushings, and ball joints. It's not a unibody, so nothing's going to happen to it. So that's that. You know, it's a 99, so that helps with ELD exemption, if anyone cares for that. But yeah, I mean, the cup holders work. Everything that's here, everything works, you know. These lights were giving me grief. I fixed those too. I know it's coming from a Cummins guy. At this point, if I had to drive this truck every day, I would not care to. Or I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't mind to. Like, it wouldn't bother me. It's a little loud driving down the road. But if I were to go on a long trip, I'd give me some earbuds. As good as it gets, you know. That's what she looks like. Oh, I got this filter. I don't know if you guys consider this a mod, but it's here, you know. Lets her breathe. Truck developed a new oil leak. I gotta figure out what it is. I don't know if it's the valve cover or something else down there. Oh, I had something odd happen with it. My ICP sensor went out, so this thing was doing like all kinds of weird idling issues. So I fixed the ICP, and then I found a chafed wire and, like, you know, rubbed through wire in there. Fixed that, and that was it, man. I don't know how much I've updated you guys as far as what this truck's done. This truck was just parked for a long time. That's why you haven't seen it on the channel. And then this guy just came begging for a job. Well, I haven't said his name, have I? Same guy that wrecked my my jackknife my other truck and trailer. It happened by stupidity. You guys, I understand accidents happen, but that was just stupidity. Anyway, so he came begging me for a job. I said, I have a, you know, shop truck slash plan B truck if stuff hits the fan. But he's like, yeah, I'd love it. I'd keep it busy. And he literally, dude, he did a good job with this Ford. The reason he did a good job with the Ford, because it's limited. 63 miles an hour. It's limited. It's governed. And it doesn't have the power, so you can't accelerate that fast. So he kept it busy for like 3 months. I think he put 30-something thousand miles on it. I mean, he lived in here. Kept it busy, did a good job. And as soon as I gave him that Ram, just it was one thing after another, man. And it was my fault for not keeping him in here or booting him out. I mean, I can't even say how fast he was going. He got clocked by one of my tracking devices at a very excessive speed. And if he would have gotten pulled over, it would have been like arrested, truck impounded, trailer. And talked to him for an hour one day, grilled him real hard. He was begging for his job. I let him keep his job. A week later, he failed a delivery, which ricocheted 3 more deliveries to, you know, they were set up for a fail. I had to go take care of that stuff. And then after that, no, before that, he failed one delivery, which would result in the second one failing. I took care of that. It was, you know, 300-mile run. And then another one was like, that one that I just talked about, I think he failed one, and then 3 were in line to fail after that. I had to jump in and save the day or the weekend, and ruined 3 days of my life. And it was like 3.5 days. I left Thursday night. I think came back Sunday or something like that. So this guy, just as soon as he got the Ram, he was on a streak, a bunch of problems. I should have fired him, or just not fired him, just be like, dude, this ain't working out. Here's the Ford or go home kind of thing. But yeah. So this truck went from nothing to full-time driving nonstop. We're talking like cross-country driving, and just I'm praying they don't break down kind of driving. And then it gets parked again. And now I went through it, you know, did few little things. Now I want to fix an oil leak. Oh, I saw yesterday the brake line was not doing so well, so I want him to fix the brake line and see where that oil's leaking from. And then probably about a week from now, put it for a local runner. As I said in another video, I'm very tight on trucks, so that's what I got to do. Anyways, may the Lord bless you. May y'all have a mighty fine day, and ciao, bye. Oh, hey, let me add this. As far as Rachel, give Papa a couple minutes. As far as oil consumption, I'm very surprised. This truck doesn't burn much oil at all. You know, if you do keep the oil changes at 5,000, which isn't really realistic in hot shodding, but if you do at 5,000, forget going down on your oil level. I think we've done 10,000 when that guy was keeping it busy, and it didn't really go anywhere. So it was very impressive. This engine's very healthy. Take good care of it. Run Schaefer's in it. She's a happy camper. Anyways, boys, may the Lord bless you. Ciao. Bye.